What's going on, my RC family? Today's a beautiful day to be outside flying drones in the front yard, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
Popeye is hanging out in the front yard. Amelia is taking a nap, which means it's a perfect time for us to do a video for you guys and fly this little Thieye phone-flown drone in our front yard. I think that's how you say it. Thieye. That's a goofy name, but we've seen these drones on the channel before, and this should be a lot of fun. Although I'm just now looking at the camera on the front of this drone. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. We may have some issues with this little guy, but I have to proudly point out my post. And Abby, at the beginning of the video, she was like, you know, you have the same shirt on as yesterday. I said, yes, but I've been working. This is a working shirt, so job's done. That's what I can do.
Looks better from the front because the back stones are kind of cattywampus.
That's what I can do in a few days there.
I'm impressed. That wasn't even a few days. That was less than 24 hours.
I'm pretty happy with it. Well, anyway, what we're gonna do is fly this drone, and if we like it and think it's worth your hard-earned money, we'll take a closer look at the end of the video and show you everything that comes in the box. But honestly, there's not much because this uses a mobile device to fly. Abby has the app downloading on her phone right now. So we're gonna put this in the air, fly it around in the front yard. Nice light breeze. You see I've got a t-shirt on. I am so happy just to be outside. It feels good in the sun. Let's do this. Okay, let's do a takeoff from my new post. Auto takeoff. Please slide right. I did, and there it goes, there it goes. Okay. Okay, nice smooth takeoff. Let's fly back some using the controls. And, okay, this is supposed to be a selfie drone. So what's happening is the controls are opposite or something. They're very, very opposite controls. Yeah, I think because it's supposed to be a selfie drone.
That's so dumb.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah. Now I'm sure we can switch that. But yes, you can see I'm pushing forward and to the right, and it's coming back and to the left. So what I need to do to make the orientation right is try to rotate it. But you look at that, it's hit the thing. Oh, let's drag it.
Yeah, you gotta drag it.
Okay, you gotta drag it opposite direction too.
Know how to
look how slow that's rotating, Abby. Look how slow that is. Well, surprisingly, the camera isn't as far off as I thought.
Yeah, it looked like it had been smashed.
Yeah, I'll show you guys.
Just like cattywampus in there.
Okay, well the camera quality looks surprisingly good. Now that the controls are correct, and I mean, who would have known? You know, what is it, like 1 out of every 50 drones does this? Oh, we're getting a phone call.
And stop the screen recording. So start that again.
Wonderful.
And I think it messed up the recording of the drone too.
Just here, I'll take over the camera while the drone's flying. And Abby's getting the phone going back again. So right now the drone is flying itself, which is really cool. You got it going?
People!
Yeah.
Don't call me.
Don't call me.
Just a flippin' telemarketer anyway.
Well, I do not like the opposite backwards controls, but that's just one thing. So there is a flip button. Let's hit that. 360 spin flight. Dr. X will fly and rotate around. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's not a flip. It's just a rotation. A really, 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 really slow rotation. Now, I will say one good thing about this drone is that it does have a micro SD card slot on board. I've got a memory card in there, and it should be saving. So, although look, it shows on there now. That's a formatted card. It does show like a little negative sign through it, but that's a fully formatted card. So we'll see if that actually turns out. If not, we should still at least have a screen recording. I'm doing my best to fly this back to us, but with those rates are just so low, and I don't see a readily available. I might have to go grab the drone because it is going to fly away in the wind. Give me just a second.
If you would have just taken the camera, I could have flown it. Let me fly this.
Yeah, definitely.
Go put it on the post.
Okay, and it has a visual position hold camera. So if you think you can't keep up with the rates, let go of the controls and it should hold itself in the
Okay.
We have the
phone-flown drone.
Phone-flown master at the controls here. Popeye's like, I want to get that drone.
I gotta remember how to fly a drone.
Oh. There we go. Good job. You seem to already have higher rates than me.
This is hard to fly.
Yes. It's not very enjoyable compared
Let's
to...
do motion sensitivity mode.
I'm guessing that's tilt control?
I would think.
There you go, now you're in it. It's just not really fighting the wind very well, is it? But it does have higher rates in that mode. Everything was so slow and sluggish in my mode, which is fine on a nice calm day if you want to get a cool little shot for your video, but...
It is sluggish.
Yeah.
Okay, here's high speed.
Oh, good.
Let me put it back in the tilt control mode in high speed.
Okay. I don't know if I said this or not, but this drone does have a visual position hold. Look how slow the rotation is.
So that's the highest speed. It has low and high, and that's it's still pretty slow, but it goes forward and back a lot faster. But the yaw is really slow.
Now, I have a question for everybody watching right now. Is there anybody, a single person...
Aerial mode.
Okay.
So now, when let me exit that. Yep, so now it's like a real drone.
Okay, so you can turn everything's opposite. Yeah, just use the brainy brain to get it back. Now rotate it around. You got it, you got it, you got it. Whoa. Rotate it back around.
No, it's taking so long.
Do you want me to help?
No, I got it now.
Okay. Here's my question while you get that to rotate back around. I want to know, is there anybody out there, a single person watching, that prefers flying a drone with your phone over the transmitter? Anybody? Is there anyone watching?
American habits and Japanese habits.
What?
I'm guessing that's the throttle sticks.
That's got to be like left-hand mode, right-hand. Yeah,
I'm not Japanese, so I'm not going to do that.
That's mode 1 and mode 2, probably.
Right there. And then you did the 360.
Yeah, I thought it was a flip, but no, it's just a really slow turn.
So what's the E button? Emergency stop?
Maybe. It is red, so I assume so.
There is a land button too.
We won't worry about that. Just fly it around a little bit.
The memory card doesn't have the negative sign on it anymore.
Oh, good. Well, maybe it's actually recording this time. Abby, you're gone. You were tilting the phone, weren't you, to read it, and so it was just going to crash into the house. Tilt control, baby.
It's much easier to fly in the tilt control.
Yeah, it is.
In the regular aerial mode and not selfie mode.
Oh, I hate selfie mode. Is there anybody out there that flies in selfie mode? Why do these drones have these modes? At least you can turn that all off. Well, I think you guys can hear from the tone in my voice and just our experience overall so far, this drone is not a huge winner.
We're just not a fan of phone-flown drones.
No, but that's why I'm asking everyone. Is there even anyone out there that... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's behind us.
I keep looking down.
Yeah.
And I accidentally tilt my phone towards us.
Yeah. Is there anybody out there that actually likes phone-flown drones? Should we stop even putting these on the channel? Should we keep trying until we find one that we like? Where are you going, girl?
I don't know. It's hard to do tilt control when you try to rotate it towards yourself.
Yes. So you're in selfie mode? Why don't you save the entire neighborhood and just land this puppy? Okay. There you go. Auto land. Oh, okay. So dead battery. Make sure it stops recording. And our little doggy's going to go get it for us. Good job, Popeye. Okay, so what you guys are seeing here while I'm going to wrap up the video is Abby still trying to get the camera to stop recording. For some reason, it just got locked in place and we could not hit the stop recording button, which was really, really weird. We've never seen this before. So she's hitting all the buttons. You can see all that on the screen right now. And I'll wrap up the video while we let that play in the bottom right corner, just because that's so weird. We've never seen that before. Hopefully something saved. We know we at least got the screen recording. Normally, if we love the drone, at least recently, we would go back inside and show you everything that comes in the box. This basically comes with 4 spare props and a USB charge cable, the instruction book, and then what you see here, this drone. Not a great drone. I'm going to get as close as I can to show you guys the camera first and foremost. So it might be hard for you to see, but that camera is like pushed back in there and off to the side. And on Abby's phone, it did look like there was a bit of a black blur on like the right side of it, I think it was. So bear that in mind. I think that might be some quality control possibly, maybe shipping, but it did come in a pretty nice packaged box. So I don't think it's to blame on shipping. I think that's a quality control issue because we've never seen anything quite like that before. The micro SD card slot is on the back of the drone here, which is also where the battery goes. You gotta lift this up and then pull back, like basically break your fingernail and then try to get the battery out. It's kind of awkward. I really don't like that at all. But the major downside is, you see that micro USB slot there? That is, and kids do not try this at home, the battery doesn't have anywhere on it that you can charge, okay? So even if you bought 10 more batteries for this drone, you would still have to charge them one at a time, plug in the battery to the drone, then plug in the USB there. And then the lights, like the little eyes on there, they slowly blink blue while it's charging. And you saw that it wasn't a very long flight time. What do we have here? A 650 milliamp LiPo battery. Even if we didn't have any camera issues and stuff, I would say this drone is a pass just because of the charging issue. That's really dumb, very dumb. But also, who's flying drones these days where it takes off, you gotta face it toward you taking off, it's a selfie drone, then you gotta switch it in the app. We had some app issues, we had some recording issues, maybe to blame on the phone call, but regardless, for the price of this drone and what you're getting in the box, I truly don't think it's worth it, although the camera quality was okay. I forgot there are prop guards in the box too. If this is your kind of thing, please give us an argument point in the comments below. I would love to hear someone's defense to why this is a good drone, why somebody might want to buy this type of thing. I know that the Rise Tello is the first really to go out and try this. Some people say successfully. Do I still have mine, or would I fly it if I had it still? Probably not, but this is basically a knockoff of that. I just don't know if there are a lot of people out there flying this style of drone, as long as they're educated enough to know that there are better drones out there, or different kinds of drones. So let us know in the comments below. Can you think of any reason why a person might want to fly this over a drone with a transmitter? If this is still your cup of tea, we'll have it linked in the description box below. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.